Hello beautiful people, and welcome to your monthly guidance for January 2022 with me, Julie Poole. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Julie Poole, a professional hypnotherapist, Reiki master, healer, energy worker, law of attraction teacher, author and intuitive. So welcome. This is good for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and cross-watching. If you would like to watch that for somebody that you care about, that's fine too. Anything else I want to tell you, the links are below to the cards that I use, to my website to book in with me. I am open for readings throughout January. Tends to be quite a busy time. That's when everybody wants to know what's going on. And if you haven't got the time or the money to book in a private session, a private reading with me, reading, healing, whatever you're looking for, then you will find your 2022 annual general readings and annual love readings that you can purchase from my website. Quite a small amount. The link is below. All right. So without further ado, let's get into the monthly energy forecast for January 2022. Hello Sagittarius, welcome. Happy New Year. I hope you had a lovely Christmas if you celebrate it. Right, so we're going to do a bit of a general reading, and then we're going to look at a few cards for money, finance, career, and then we're going to look at a few cards for love and romance, and we're going to finish off with an angel card. So do stay till the end, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so we're starting with message from the angels, and we have application and learning. Sounds like you're going back to school, Sagittarius. All right. Some of you, yes. Most of you know. You are learning something here this month. We'll find out what that is in a minute when we pull more cards. And whatever it is that you're learning, you're going through some growth, some learning, some experience, some development, some expansion. In that learning, you are being asked to apply yourself. It's a bit like school, you know, you've got to apply yourself to the learning, otherwise it doesn't stick. And it's all in theory and not in practice. So we want to be able to apply this learning to our circumstances, our life. Let's find out some more. Application and learning. All right, what are we learning? What are we applying ourselves to? This is the wisdom of the oracle. That was the angel oracle. All right, let's find out what's going on for my Sagittarius, please. What are they applying themselves to? What are they learning? Happy, happy, and mending. Okay. The mending card is a healing, repairing card so that you can get into your happy place. Happy place, happy place. Right, this is a beautiful card, very like the Fool, but more bigger. It's really about your happiness being your priority. So in terms of what we're learning and how we apply ourselves, what do I need to do or be in order to be really happy? That's what you are learning. That's what you're applying yourself to. What do I need to do or be or change or fix or mend in order to be really happy? Because you deserve it. And it's time for you to get into a really happy place. They want you to be happy. You want you to be happy. We all want you to be happy. Let's find out some more. You've got the Two of Wands. Tell me more for my Sagittarius, please, for January 2022. Big shifts, big changes for some of you. A whole fresh start, a whole new beginning. I would not be at all surprised to see the Fool. All right, let's find out. Okay, okay. Six of Swords, the Lovers, the World, the Page of Coins, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Coins, Strength, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so before you can have your new beginning into your happy, happy place, there is something that we need to close off, close down. We can't start a new beginning until we have created space. We can't start a new job till we finish the other job. All right, well, some of you might be running 2 jobs, but on the whole, you get the point. We need to create space. We've got the World card here saying something needs to close out in order to move you towards that greater abundance, the opportunities that want to come in. So we're kind of on that brink, the place between worlds. It's because it's January and we're just come out of your season. And so you are in your first month of the next year. And so this is the beginnings of you moving forward, but we need to close things off and shift things out before we can move into creating the new, because we haven't got the Fool here, but we do have the World. So we've got the closing. We need to do the closing bit first, then we have the space, the void, available for something new. So your central energy is the Page of Coins. Now Scorpio had this as well. So Page of Coins, this is new opportunities, the very seeds of a new beginning, not starting the new beginning, but the seeds being sown. So for example, if this was a new job, this is you just even looking online, being open to maybe it's time for a new job, and you start to research what is available. You may then find something that you then apply for. You then may get an interview. It all takes time, but the seed is in here saying, I'm ready for a new job. And so you start looking. So that's the page energy. It's the beginnings of the change. The change itself, the new beginning, may take a little while, but we are in that process of moving towards the new beginning. And the page is next to the World. So we have to want to close that bit down. And that desire to want to close it down is what starts the new beginning to open the new. Makes sense? Now this can be about a job, but it can also be anything to do with your security, stability, foundation, your grounding, your balance. All right, because the coins are all about the earthly, grounded, solid energy. So we're beginning to move towards something that is more solid. All right, so looking at the rest of the cards, the Two of Wands is a card of going in a different direction, doing it differently. Things haven't, okay, they're correct. I was going to say things haven't worked out the way that you planned, but they're saying not necessarily. When I say they, I'm talking about my spiritual team here that are telling me what they want me to say. It's not necessarily that things haven't worked out. They could have worked out perfectly. You've just outgrown that space and it's time to move on to the next. This opportunity, the Two of Wands, is about the world opening up, new doors opening up, so that you can go in a different direction. And it's next to the Six of Swords, which is the moving on card, leaving that behind you so you can move into something easier, smoother, calmer. This is a card, the Six of Swords, of the grass is greener on the other side. We're moving into something much, much easier because we're ready and it's time. And it's next to that, and it's also next to the World card, which is that closing things off, major cycles, finishing off, so that I can get to my abundance, my 10 of Pentacles. It's time for me to move on now in order to grow that and allow it to come in and around me. This beautiful energy. I feel like I'm being cuddled and embraced with this abundance that wants to come in. So we're being asked to go in a different direction, Sagittarius, to allow something to close off, to move into something new. That Six of Swords through the Page of Coins with strengths underneath it is saying it will take some determination. The Strengths card is having that strength, resilience, determination, energy, power to be able to power through those changes. You know that you want more. You can feel that you want more. You need to apply yourself. You need to look at what needs to be mended in order to get you to a happy place. The Mending card is really about healing a situation so that we can move on and into something easier and better. Now in this final row, you've got the Lovers, the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords. And the Lovers in this case, some of you are moving on from a relationship, or you're shifting and changing the relationship from perhaps it's been very toxic and now it's going to be much smoother, because the Lovers is next to the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands. So we're doing it differently. When we look at this top row going this way, That Two of Wands, the world opening up, new doors opening up, Six of Swords moving towards that easier time, smoother time. Some of you may be in a relationship where there's been a lot of turbulence, but you're moving through that now. Perhaps you're moving home, perhaps you are, whatever it is for your circumstances, but it's shifting you forward. Now, for those of you that okay, this is not just about a relationship. For those of you that doesn't relate to, we are the Lovers. Will you slow down? The Lovers also means a choice, a decision from the heart, not the head, from a place of love, making a decision from a place of love. So those of you choosing to go in a different direction in order to do it easier, to do it better, to do it smoother, you're making that decision of what is right for me. I'm going to follow my heart on this one. I'm going to follow my guidance. I'm learning how to apply myself to this shift and change that I'm moving into in order to be happier. You've got your happy card and the Ten of Coins, which are both amazing cards for happiness. You're moving towards that with great determination. That strength is really leading it, guiding it. I've got this, I can do this. This final row with the Lovers through the Page of Wands to the Knight of Swords. The Page of Wands again, Page is the beginnings of change, and this change here is about energy, power, empowerment, feeling strong, motivated, determined. This can be a shift and change in your career, in your passion, in your energy, in your health, allowing yourself to move towards a smoother time. Those of you that have had, and I've been doing your readings like forever now, but the last few months have been quite turbulent for you, for many of you. We want to move out of that turbulence now, Sagittarius, and into this easier, better time. So we're going to take action. We've got the Knight of Swords as your final outcome, which is you taking action. This is communication and news. This is you using that sword to cut through what you feel might be the blocks. You can do this, but come from a place of the heart, making sure that you're opening up with that Two of Wands through the Page of Coins to the Knight of Swords, to doing it differently in terms of the way you communicate. Perhaps you're too quiet, you don't speak up enough. Perhaps you're the one that's always doing the talking and not the listening. Allowing yourself to open up to do it differently in terms of the way you communicate, taking action on communication in order to get you to a happy place. You have the strength. When we look at this bottom row, the Ten of Coins through strength to the Knight of Swords, I'm trying to expand, I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to learn and apply myself to what is my abundance. My abundance is not just money. It's my energy, it's my happiness, it's my fulfillment, it's everything. So I want that to grow, and I'm going to be focused and strong. I'm going to communicate clearly. I'm going to take action where I need to, because I'm moving towards more happiness. Okay, let's find out some more. Tell me more, please, for my Sagittarius. Tell me more for my Sagittarius. Okay, Strength card again. The Sun. See, you got this. Justice. Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles again. And the Hanging Man. All right. So we've got the Strength card twice. The Strength is on this Two of Wands and the Six of Swords. So we need to be strong, to go in a different direction, to make that determination. I'm doing this. I'm moving towards greater security with that Queen of Pentacles, better money, more grounded, more on my feet. By stepping into that strength and allowing the old to close off, that's when the Sun comes out and the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, this new beginning that you're creating, close out the old, moving into the new, is going to have even more abundance, even more positivity, and it's definitely time. It's justice. We've got the Justice here on the Ten of Coins and strength. You deserve this. This is, for some of you, this is legal matters, contracts. This can be, all right, will you slow down? For some of you, this is about a relationship, shifting and changing, maybe leaving a relationship and moving into a new relationship, maybe moving into being single for a while. maybe living separately for a while, to give you the ease, to give you the space. For some of you, you are shifting jobs. You're leaving a job behind. You're moving into a better job. For others of you, what else do you want? You wanted me to say something about this? Tell me again. When is enough enough? When do I deserve more? Now. Now is the answer. Now. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be more fulfilled. This can be a new contract. This can also be divorce papers. This can be financial settlement. This can also be, because justice is about balance and fairness, but also contracts, legal matters, signing paperwork. This can be for some of you getting yourself out of debt, consolidating a loan, putting it in one thing and signing papers for that so that I can move towards a happy place. The hanging man in this case, I don't feel is about timing. Sometimes this is about patience and surrender. And for you with this reading, I feel this is more about looking at it from a different perspective. Look at it upside down, inside down. What is it I deserve? Happiness, abundance. What am I learning from this? How am I applying myself to this? Because I am ready to embrace a happier life, a more fulfilled life, a richer life, a more abundant life, and a more positive life. So that's what we have on the general. Let's have a look now at money, career, finance for you, Sagittarius, for January. We're just going to have a few cards here on this. Money, career, finance, business. Okay. We've got faith, Four of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. This is lovely. For business, career, finance, these three cards are very, very powerful. The Ace of Swords, all about a new beginning. Those of you ready for a new job, to be happier, to grow your business, to shift your finances. If those of you not working this about investments or debts, we're moving into a new beginning that is more solid and more stable. We've got the Four of Wands here, which is the home card, but it's also the 1111 card, a strong foundation where I feel safe and secure. It's with the Faith card, which is the Hierophant. It is about higher knowledge, higher learning, commitment, long-term stability. Both of these are talking about long-term stability. So some of you are going into a new job in January, a new business. Those of you not working, you are moving your investments or your debts into a better place. Okay, it's giving you a firmer footing and a firmer foundation. So there is a shift here in January in terms of career and money. Now, for those of you not wanting to change jobs, we are opening up to new possibilities that are going to help me to have a stronger footing. So you may be going into a new training program where you can, they're just showing me coaching, training, development, personal development, your PDAs, allowing yourself to grow and develop. I'm ready for something new. Doesn't have to be a new job. It may be more responsibility. It may be, they're just showing me some of you learning new tasks, growing. All right, we can't, all right, they're saying, well, some of you can. For many people, doing the same job day in, day out that never changes on a long term absolutely kills the spirit, all right, because we need growth. Others thrive on that routine. Some of you thrive on that routine. For others of you, and a lot of you watching this, we may love a job for a year or two and then we get bored. We know it inside out. We know it backwards. We're bored now. We're not growing anymore, and we thrive on that growth. So it's time for a new challenge. So we start to look for promotions or a sideways step, or just change departments, or go to a different type of job, or go to the same sort of job in a different company. We want that growth, and this is that growth wanting to come in for you. All right, that's what I have on money and career. Let's have a look now at love. These are the Lenormand cards. Love, please. Romantic love this is, not just friendships. Romance, please, for my Sagittarius. what's going on for romance. That's the sun, oh, and the birds, and the broom and the whip, okay? The broom and the whip. Something needs to be whipped into shape and brushed out, all right? If we think about the brush and the whip, whipping something into shape, something needs to be improved, cleared out. Could be an attitude, could be behavior, could be the actual person. Kick them to the touch. You'll know what this is about. Something here needs to shift and change. We have the mending card, don't forget, with the happy. So in terms of love and romance, what needs to go? What needs to be brushed out of the door, not under the carpet, gone? What needs to be got rid of? What needs to be cleaned up? Because there is some talk here. The birds are about gossip. Talking, communication, but it can also be over talking too much, talking over somebody, not listening enough. So something here, yeah, I'm just hearing I'm not being heard. So those of you coupled up that may have been going through arguments, difficulties, like you can't communicate, you know, we're not on the same page. We need to communicate clearly, and that is what needs to be whipped into shape. Our communication needs to improve. We have the sun wanting to come out, but this needs to be done first. So the sun is incredibly positive in terms of love, incredibly positive. That birds talk, they're also saying to me self-talk. You can be talking yourself into a space of being blocked and being stuck. Like if you're single, this self-talk can be, I'm never going to find anybody, there's nobody for me, what's the point? All of that needs to be whipped out, brushed out, so that you can get to the happy place that you deserve. So look at your communication this month. The way you talk to yourself, the way you talk to others, look at what needs to be cleared out from that so that you can get to a much better, brighter, positive place. All right, Sagittarius? Let's finish off with an angel card. Final message for Sagittarius, please. Angel whispers. All right, lovely. So the angels are with you, trying to talk to you, communicate with you, give you ideas, give you information, listening to your angels. They can talk to you through your dreams, through your meditations, through your aha moments, through your quiet times. Listen to your first thought first thing in the morning, your last thought at night. Your first thought is your highest thought. Very often information coming down through your higher self, which is why I call it your highest thought. But that information could well have come from your angels. My angels, when I'm kind of paying attention, like I am now doing a reading, talk to me directly. When I'm distracted, they talk to my higher self, who drops that into my conscious awareness a little bit later. So listen to the signs around you. The angels are with you, communicating, helping you, guiding you, loving you. All right, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you for January. I hope that helps. A very happy new year to you. Have an amazing month. Do catch me on the weeklies as well. And I will wish you much love and see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.